Going into your third season starting, do you feel like you understand the offense better?
Yeah, definitely. I think Coach Jurcic, Coach Gundy, the entire offense, we have had a lot of experience together, and we've had a great chance to grow and to bond. And I think my development is paired with the rest of the offensive line, receivers, running backs, has really taken strides, and we've really worked on that this spring from a mental standpoint, and everyone's continued to work, so it's great.
You talked about that experience that you guys are bringing back, and last season at points, playoff implications, Big 12 title in the mix, college game days here. What's the value of those big-time game experiences?
Yeah, it's just like you said, experience, man. Just being able to have those big moments that you've already experienced, those the bigger games, and then kind of pull from that later on when things kind of get in crunch time, and just coming to a great institution, a great university like Oklahoma State. That's what going in. You're going to be playing in those big games, in those big situations, and so it's just a blessing.
James Washington has caught more of your passing yards than any other player on the roster. What does Mason Rudolph to James Washington mean to you?
A lot. He's a great player. He's a great friend. A quiet guy, but he definitely he leads by example, and he works hard. On and off the field, and he's a tremendous player, and we've got a great connection, as well as the other receivers, Marcel Jawan, McCleskey, and Chris Lacey, Austin Hayes. They're all just a bunch of guys that can make plays for us, and they're veteran guys. Been here other than Jalen for at least a couple of years, and know how it works.
You mentioned how deep that position group is at wide receiver. What's it like for a quarterback having so many different weapons?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. When you got so many weapons at your disposal, so many guys that can do so many different things with different skill sets. It's a great thing to have, and it's great for those guys to have improved as much as they have this spring and in this off season.
Improvements, big topics were the run game and offensive line. Maybe let's start with the offensive line.
Coach Adkins has been really a focus on those guys, and we've emphasized the run game and making sure we get back to the fundamentals, and those guys have done a tremendous job, man. They've worked their butts off the entire spring, and there's been some criticism here and there, and they've handled it well, and they've worked hard, and they are a very experienced unit, guys that have played together for at least a couple of seasons now, and only more improvement to come.
During spring, who on defense was the toughest guys to go against?
There's a lot, man. A lot of the guys that I go against in the passing game was kind of the ones that jump out first to me, and would be Jordan Stearns, Ramon Richards, Derek Moncrief, kind of three guys I think that really stood out to me. I think Ramon has really taken strides mentally, and just being able to change directions at a really high speed, and then Jordan with just his leadership qualities and just that defense really rallying around him.
You guys unveiled some flashy new uniforms. How excited are you playing those?
Awesome, man. It was our kind of that whole unveiling process down in the team room was unforgettable, and it was a great chance for some of the former players to kind of get back and talk with the current guys, and very excited, that very flashy, kind of historic at the same time. So looking forward to putting them on.